Angelica Ross says goodbye to Hollywood. Beyonce takes Renaissance to the movies. How often do you think about the Roman Empire? Who's wilder, the Love is Blind cast or Republicans? And I just spent a lot of time on the New York Latino Film Festival red carpet. Hey there, welcome back to David Up to Speed, your go-to source for the latest in pop culture and entertainment news. I'm your host, David, and today I'm here to get you up to speed on everything from Beyonce to the latest reality TV show, the U.S. House of Representatives. Kicking it off right at the top with some hot Q news. Recently, Angelica Ross, the talented actress known for her roles in shows like American Horror Story, made headlines when she called out the show creator Ryan Murphy for not fully supporting her. It all started when Murphy asked Angelica for her thoughts on an all-black cast for American Horror Story. Angelica was so excited about this opportunity to uplift her community and suggested several black actors, including those of trans experience, to be a part of the potential show. However, things took a disappointing turn when Angelica felt ghosted by Ryan Murphy. She revealed in screenshots of email exchanges that he abruptly cut off communication with her after she shared her ideas. But that wasn't the only issue Angelica faced on the set of American Horror Story. She bravely spoke out about an unfortunate incident while in production. A crew member was wearing t-shirts during filming that many found triggering. One day he had one that said, "Build that wall," and another day he had one that said, "I don't kneel." Angelica complained, and the show even halted production. She spoke to the director, to execs who were not on site, and waited for hours for anything to actually be done, aside from sitting and waiting. She asked that he change or turn his shirt inside out, and leadership on the show claimed freedom of speech. It wasn't until Angelica took to Twitter to share her experience that Murphy finally reached out to address the matter. However, Angelica revealed that the conversation wasn't pleasant and that Ryan reportedly cussed and screamed at her before finally understanding her perspective. Adding to the drama, Angelica Ross and her co-star Emma Roberts had a strained relationship both on and off the set. Angelica accused Emma of making transphobic comments. However, in a recent turn of events, Emma reached out to Angelica to apologize to her for her behavior. It looks like Angelica was going through it. It's giving "you won't break my soul" energy. Speaking of, stay tuned because up next, the latest on Beyonce. Oh, and get your calendars out. Important dates are coming your way for that and in reality run through. Now, having personally worked with Angelica Ross on various projects over the years, I can vouch for her professionalism, kindness, and dedication. Angelica is a consummate professional and a strong advocate for all of her communities. When I worked at New York City Pride and she hosted our broadcast, it was flawless. She was always punctual, actually early, and brought her creative energy to every aspect of the project, even when faced with unforeseen challenges. And trust me, there were many of those. She never complained and was always willing to go above and beyond. This entire situation emphasizes how important diversity is in Hollywood. The entertainment industry can be tough, and it's crucial that we create an inclusive environment where everyone feels supported and respected. Angelica Ross's experiences shed light on the ongoing struggles faced by underrepresented communities in this industry. It's a reminder that we still have work to do to ensure equal opportunities and fair treatment for all. Since this all went down, Angelica has announced that she will be leaving Hollywood behind to pursue a career in politics. She's making the move to Georgia to prepare to run for office. About her shift in career, Angelica said, "I'm fully walking away from Hollywood, but I'm always going to be who I am. You don't have to be on TV to be a creative person, to live a creative life." Will you miss seeing Angelica on the screen? Or do you think this is the next best step in her career? Are you sitting down? Because we have some exciting news from the queen herself. Beyonce, the one and only, is taking her incredible Renaissance tour and turning it into a movie theater experience in partnership with AMC coming December 1st. Before we get into that, remember, I'm going to be talking about my own film experience hosting the New York Latino Film Festival in just a bit. Renaissance, a film by Beyonce, is set to accentuate the journey of the Renaissance World Tour from beginning to the grand finale. This film captures Beyonce's intention, hard work, and her involvement in every aspect of the production. I'm not surprised. It was the same for Beychella. Now, let me just say, I had the privilege of witnessing Renaissance live in Seattle. The crowd left a little something to be desired. I mean, seriously, who sits down during a Beyonce show? It's like sitting down at a buffet and eating just a carrot stick. I don't know why I use that analogy. I hate buffets. Anywhere that food requires a sneeze guard is a no for me. And you know what else? They failed the mute challenge. Literally, we're walking out of the stadium after the show and my page 6 alert goes off about how miserably Seattle failed. The mute challenge was viral all summer. I don't get it. You mute when she says mute. I muted a whole line early in the song just to be safe. What's so hard? But despite the Seattle crowd's lackluster performance, I have to say the show was absolutely mind-blowing. I'm talking next level, out of this world performance. When Beyonce first appeared on that stage, I swear I lost myself. I was in shock. Like I had just seen a UFO land on the stage. She is an alien superstar. And now, with the release of Renaissance, a film by Beyonce, we get an even deeper glimpse into the world of this record-breaking tour. I can't wait. Tickets are already on sale and they are going fast. Did you attend Renaissance? Were you lucky enough to witness the magic firsthand? And most importantly, will you be grabbing your popcorn and heading to the theaters to experience the majesty that is Beyonce on the big screen? Let me know because I will be there front and center. Was Renaissance by Roman Empire? There's a new social media sensation taking the world by storm. Straight women are going up to their partners asking how often they think about the Roman Empire. And get this, these men actually have responses. I mean, seriously? I'm baffled. I can't remember the last time I thought about the Roman Empire. Except for that one time AC Slater and Jesse Spano dressed up as Mark Antony and Cleopatra for their senior prom on Saved by the Bell. Oh, wait. You can't forget the iconic Super Bowl commercial in 2004. Pink, Beyonce, and Britney all joined forces for a brief moment inside a Roman Coliseum. So I guess the last time I thought about the Roman Empire was 2004. As far as the gays, the Roman Empire doesn't come across our minds unless it's for Halloween and we're dressing up as like a slutty gladiator. But even then, for some of us, we might choose American gladiators. It all depends on when you were born. Also, personally, a toga wouldn't be a go-to look for me. I prefer something with a little more structure. But hey, to each his own. Wait a minute. Is that why fraternities and movies always throw toga parties? Oh my God, it's all making sense. So here's the burning question. How often do you think about the Roman Empire? Drop comments below because I need to know if I'm missing something. It is time for another exciting segment of Reality Run Through, where we dive deep into the world of reality TV. Today, we're talking about the latest season of Netflix hit show Love is Blind. Now, I don't know about you, but I am loving Netflix's slow rollout strategy for this show. It's like they're teasing us, keeping us on the edge of our seat, almost like the contestants in the pods, except we get more time to get to know them as opposed to the 3 days they spend falling in love. Most of the season is available to stream right now, but mark your calendars because the finale drops on October 13th. And let me tell you, even after 5 seasons, this show still shocks me every time. We've got a surplus of unhinged stage 5 clingers this time around. I mean, seriously, these people need a reality check, and I'm not talking about the show. Spoiler alert, only 3.5 couples made it out of these pods in one piece. Well, kind of. Uche and Aaliyah barely got out of there alive. And let's have a moment For the total lack of trust I have for Lydia, girl code, none. Lydia was just eager to walk down the aisle no matter who it was with. Tune in to find out all about Uche and Lydia's past outside of the pods because things get juicy. Now, Izzy and Stacy, they seem like they found true love, but rumors are swirling already. According to TMZ, Izzy was caught getting handsy with a mystery woman. So, did Izzy and Stacy walk down the aisle? Maybe, maybe not. But this doesn't bode well for their future. Get ready to have to pick your jaw up off the floor this season. The drama these people get into in just a few days and without even seeing each other is insane. I guess if you sign up for a show like this, we can't expect anything less. I personally think it's also due in part to the fact that producers are keeping these people up all night, cutting them off from the outside world, and boozing them up. I mean, the contestants are also a special breed of reality star crazy that we just can't deny. Here's the question for you. Do you think Love is Blind? In more reality TV news, have you watched the latest episode of everyone's least favorite reality show, The Republican Party? In episode 666, Speaker Kevin McCarthy's tenure was cut shorter than a TikTok video and was anything but sweet. He got the boot from both sides of the aisle. What can we take away from all this drama? Let's dive in. First, McCarthy had to beg his way into that seat. He bartered and bent like a pretzel, trying to appease anyone he thought could get him that title. Florida Rep Matt Gaetz had other plans. Gaetz wasn't a fan of McCarthy from the start and led the charge against him. Talk about holding a grudge. Gaetz accused McCarthy of not fulfilling promises to conservatives, and everyone fell in line. I've seen stronger alliances on Big Brother. Of course, there is no plan. Gaetz had no one in mind to fill the seat, and the party is scrambling to present a replacement. Kevin McCarthy's historically short tenure begs the question, can he put this on his LinkedIn profile? I'll keep watching this one, but I do have to say I prefer the fashions of the Real Housewives over those of the real Congresspeople of America. Thanks for tuning in today. It's been a minute since I got behind this mic to dish on the latest with you, and let me tell you why. I was having the time of my life at the New York Latino Film Festival. That's right. I was selected to be one of the co-hosts for the 2023 New York Latino Film Festival. I was hitting that carpet every night. I rubbed elbows with the best of the best in the film industry, directors, producers, performers. These folks were the cream of the crop, and let me tell you, their passion for Latino representation in Hollywood was off the charts. They were like superheroes fighting for diversity one red carpet at a time. We all know that Latinos have been keeping this industry afloat. We've been shelling out hard-earned cash for movie tickets, but where's our representation? At the festival, it was a glorious sight. Latinos coming together, celebrating our culture, and lifting each other up. I had the privilege of chatting with some seriously talented individuals. We're talking about folks behind movies like Playing Sam, Nochebuena, and the iconic Blood In and Blood Out. These creative geniuses were making waves and leaving a lasting impact on this industry. The interviews. I had the honor of talking to amazing people like Luis Guzman, Kenan Thompson, Robin De Jesus, Tenari Vasquez, Jenny Ruiza, Renee Rosado, Jesse Borrego. And the list goes on and on. Let's also not forget the visionary behind it all, Calixto Chinchilla. This guy had a dream 23 years ago, and now he's turned the New York Latino Film Festival into a must-attend event for anyone in the industry. I mean, talk about making dreams come true. It's important to remember how crucial diversity is in Hollywood. I'll say it again, the entertainment industry is tough, but by embracing and celebrating differences, we can create a landscape where everyone feels seen, heard, and represented. That's all the time we have today on David Up to Speed. Stay tuned for more updates on these stories and other exciting news from the world of pop culture and entertainment. I'm David. I'll catch you next time. Stay up to speed.